We are finally seeing here a nice move in Bitcoin, but I can tell you this is not the move that I'm actually waiting for. There is a way bigger move still looming, and I'm going to show you today from where this is coming from. And of course, there's so much more to talk about. If you want to know what I mean, then stick around here and let's go, guys. Thank you for tuning in here on this Monday today. Tomorrow is a really special day for me. I cannot wait until tomorrow morning. Not going to tell you what it is, but I cannot wait. Going to jump directly here into the charts because I'm again running low on time. Here the DXY was falling here pretty damn well to the downside over the last couple of days. Remember, we were calling that here on Friday when no, that was last week. No, on Friday. Yeah, on Friday. On Friday, I said, when we go below here, expect that we keep falling. And this is exactly what is happening right now. We are just about 100 points here on a DXY. And trust me, guys, we're gonna keep falling here, lower and lower, because now the US economy gets stimulated. These trade wars are on ice for the next, what is it now, 86 days? I think Friday they announced it. So it's like 87, 86 days that they figure their things out. So, and of course, that is one of the catalysts that led to that the dollar went now to the downside. Again, if you want to trade Bitcoin without leverage, because the market was super volatile the last couple of weeks, without leverage, guys, go to PIONEX, use the spot grid bot. I have a strategy running there, highly profitable right now. You can check the strategy in the link is in a pin comment below and in the description. Just sign up there. Take the $1,000 that you get here absolutely for free for completing here some simple tasks once you have created the account, and then just go and copy the strategy. It cannot be easier, guys, because when the market was down, I showed you that the market was minus 26% down, but the strategy was only down 5%. So now we are massively in profit again on the strategy. And I'm telling you, there is nothing better than you can do than trading with that spot grid on PIONEX if you don't want to use leverage. So now when we talk about Bitcoin, also here, I told you guys last week that the weekly candle that we closed yesterday, preferably I wanted to see that this is a big candle here to the upside. I did not expect that we come here straight to the downward sloping trend line, and also not that we are breaking this here this week already. So I know that I told you guys that I was expecting that for this week or the coming week, but that it happened now, basically today, with that new weekly candle already is amazing. So now we only need to get here a follow through. The next target here will be $90,200 approximately, just because here is now all this resistance here that was prior support, and that will give us a tough time to break here immediately through it, you know. So unless we get a crazy announcement, emergency rate cut or something like that, you know, so that can change things. But other than that, I'm not expecting here anything crazy. Then the stochastic is also going up. The MACD finally turning around here. And I would say in 2-3 weeks, we will be bullish on the MACD. And the RSI also here getting into bullish territory, just below 50 right now. On the 12-hourly chart, also here, really important level that we have reclaimed, and there was here this upward sloping trend line that was reclaimed. Also the EMA ribbon got reclaimed here, and as long as we stay above the ribbon and that upward sloping trend line, we should be fine and getting really soon a move here into the golden ratio again to $89,000. I'm pretty sure that today is something happening in the US, that there's some numbers coming out, and that could shift here into a bigger pump for Bitcoin. So, but I'm not sure anymore. Let me know in the comments if you know what it is. I tried to find it, I could not find it. So there is potentially a news event that could be a catalyst for Bitcoin to actually jump here to $89,000. So, but regardless, that is the imminent target here on the higher time frames. Also here, the stochastic definitely has 1 or 2 more pushes in it before we start to be completely overbought here. And also the RSI is in bullish territory, not overbought, and can go a little bit higher. On the VPVR, here also really important level that we are currently breaking. So if we can close the current 12-hourly candle $85,000, then we have reclaimed this whole cluster on the VPVR. That will then give us support for the next push to the upside, and that would be then here into the next biggest cluster, all the way back up here to $98,500. Of course, not tomorrow, but that will be the next logical target. So then here on the MDX Algo scalp gradients, first of all, congratulations if you took here the trade a second time, because then you would have made again money. Personally, I took the trade, as you know. I did not take profit. I just raised my stop loss. I raised the stop loss to the price target that I originally had, because now I still get the money, but maybe I get even more money, so maybe I can hold this trade until like $95,000. Let's see where it can take me, so that's why I'm holding on to that, and I have now my stop loss at the original take profit point. So here on the scalp gradients, also here we are now here in that purplish phase. We had here a small red phase, but nothing super hot yet. So that means that there is definitely more room for price to go first up before it comes down again. And the same on the reactor indicator. Also here in a good shape for continuation to the upside. Again, my trade that I currently have is here on ZoomX. You see I'm up here 100% on that trade. Want to trade with me on ZoomX together, guys? I will do soon. Again, a campaign where we trade a small amount, you choose whatever amount you want. I'm gonna take $10,000. $10,000, trade this again into $1 million. I have done it before. You can go check my videos from the past. I have done that before. I'm gonna do it again with $10,000. Maybe next week. Next week is not good. First, in May. We're gonna do it in May, because maybe earlier. I don't know yet. I have to think about this. So, but because I want to concentrate when I'm doing it, so there's not something that I can just here on the side, cannot do this just here on the side. I want to do it properly. So, but guys, if you want to trade with me together, whatever amount you have, and you want to 10 or 100x that amount, then sign up on ZoomX. They have also still the F1 campaign going on, guys. Here, where you can every day spin the wheel, get a lucky draw. You can get here $500, 1 Bitcoin, $1,000. You can win a ticket to Monaco or Miami. Everything is paid. Business class flight, paddock club access. So just for the people that don't know what that is, paddock is where the team is hanging out. The drivers are popping in and out there, and they're usually just before the race. The drivers, they're basically chilling there, So take advantage of that, because I have done it many times. It's amazing. Also here, 1 Ethereum. Just use link in the pinned comment and in the description below, and get hopefully a ticket to Formula 1 here. You have another half of the month for that. Here to our triple bottom. Also something that I wanted to mention here. As you can see, triple bottom has played out exactly as I was telling you guys about it. And also here, that phase that we came up here, back down, now continuation to the upside. That resistance cluster right now is for me not completely broken yet. Here, that area here is for me not completely broken yet. What I want to see for that is that we are actually moving above $86,000 and close at least 2 free candles above that level. Then I'm like, okay, now this is confirmed. We're gonna get continuation. Right now we are above that level, but still close to it, and that could lead to that we turn around one more time and then go to the upside. So I just want you guys to be prepared for that. Then on the liquidation levels, the shorts getting right now absolutely wrecked here. The 50 moving average is coming up. Our golden cross with this trajectory right now, we talk about Saturday where we should get it. There is not a lot of high leverage liquidity anymore here on the short side, as you can see. They have either closed the trades or they got liquidated. There is only high leverage liquidity here on the long side, but this is so low that I don't believe that this is getting touched here anytime soon at $77,000, which is almost $10,000 below the current price. Not really seeing that happening. On the liquidation heat map, also here, the area that's acting as a magnet right now is $89,000 approximately, here $89,000, $90,000. We have, of course, some liquidity also below us here, which could get tapped like at $83,700, so yeah, that's something that I can see. Below that, 82,600, yeah, could also happen, so I don't want to rule it out. But this here, this imminent liquidity that could get tapped on the way down. And this here is, for me, a maybe. Now, when we're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, so the dominance finally looks like it, that it wants to break down here. Again, we are running here out of time for that breakdown, but I think the breakdown is now finally happening. And that means alt season finally, guys. You know, we waited so long for that. So, but we need a proper break here to the downside and a nice elevator. You know, stairs, some nice stairs to the downside. But, yeah, if we close today, then by tomorrow, hopefully we're gonna get here a nice juicy candle to the downside, and not because Bitcoin is crashing, but because Bitcoin is going up and altcoins going up, or Bitcoin is going sideways. So your total free market cap also here, we finally have broken this downward sloping trend line. We're waiting for this now for for quite a while now. The next target is $834 billion. And here we are currently fighting with the last line of defense that is standing in our way, and that's here at $778 billion. So once we are breaking above that, we're gonna jump here really quick back to 835 billion. And then when you look at this, there's a W pattern. It's a distorted one because normally here should be the lower low and here the higher low, but it's inverse. That's why it's distorted, but they can still play out, you know. So, and that would give us a target. That would give us a target here of $950 billion approximately. We only need to get you to 835. Once we break that, 950 is the next logical target. Altcoins, guys. While we're talking about altcoins, I trade all my altcoins on Bybit, and I'm gonna show you a trade that I have currently running on Bybit on one of my other accounts. Nothing too crazy, but money is money, you know. So it's $300. I opened this trade this morning or this afternoon. I have to check, cannot remember. But today, you know, around lunchtime. Around lunchtime was when I opened this trade. All my altcoin trades are happening on Bybit, guys. So there also you still get $30,000 if you sign up on Bybit. Link in the pin comment and the description below. Trade with me on Bybit if you want to trade altcoins. Now, Ethereum finally starts to make a move here, like a really healthy rounding bottom. And that would mean that we're gonna get here a move to around $2,000, $2,100 over the next coming weeks. So I give that 10 days approximately. I would say, within the next 10 days, we're gonna get a move up here. So if you want to trade Ethereum, this would be my setup. So you have here a 30% move to the upside against a 10% stop loss, absolutely fine. And that is a juicy trade, guys. You know, so you only want to wait. You only want to wait that this current daily candle from today closes above $1,660. So that is the price point that I'm looking at for opening that Ethereum trade. And of course, you also want to see tomorrow continuation to the upside. Then Solana completely ripping here since we broke that downward sloping trend line. And now you see why these trend lines are so important, guys. After the trend line got broken, we jumped here really quickly, 14% more or less to the upside. So, and in my opinion, Solana is not done yet. Solana will get a small rejection when we get up here to that level at $139 to $147. That's where it's going to stop a little bit and stall before we get continuation to into higher prices here. So, but now I lost my train of thought. So yeah, but you guys should have been in that trade since down here when I called it, you know. But I remember that I also said take at that trend line some profit off the table. If you're not closing the whole position, then you can trade the rest of it up here. So would I open now a trade? No, I wouldn't because we're not far away from that resistance area here. So, and there's a big chance that we are going to get rejected from there. And that means I can buy way cheaper, you know, at a lower price. And then from here, take it to the upside. So that is my current plan that I have for Solana. Then Render is actually that coin that I'm trading on Bybit. And also here you can already see a massive W pattern. On a daily it's way smaller. So, but this is basically what I'm trading. So you are not too late to this trade yet if you want also to enter this. So and here the price target would be $5.90 on that huge W pattern. Just be aware that this might take a little bit to get there because we have here a lot of resistance areas, you know, where we have a lot of sell orders here. This is all sell orders, you know, huge, massive sell orders. And that's also the reason why we currently get here rejected to the downside. But regardless of that, give it another 2-3 days and I think we will be above $4 here for render. And guys, that's it already for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I see you definitely again tomorrow.